this is part two. But my dad died. So I'm like what? What are you talking about? So I have to talk to the front desk. I have to talk to what do you mean he's not here? Then they bring Nick and I in this little room, sit us in a room, and I'm like, okay, what are you gonna tell me? Oh, let's rewind a little bit. On that 6 hour drive in, I had told Nick maybe like 2 hours in. I was like, my dad died. He's not here. And I was like, first thing I wanted to do was call like my mom and my grandpa and be like, Dad just died, with no facts at all, like no other information. Like that's how much I trust myself, you know. And I was like, I need to call them. And I was like, no, you know what I need to do? I need to call the hospital and verify this. And I was gonna call, and I told Nick, I said, I'm just gonna call and I'm gonna say, is my dad dead? Like I think my dad's dead, like so, something like that. Um, and I didn't call. I was like, you know what? Because he said they'll call. I was like, so I didn't call. Drove, beautiful drive, listened to music, like it was great, like as good as it could be. You know, we had to keep charging. Like it was very enjoyable. Um, and then I'm there, and you have me sitting in the room now. So the lady comes in, and she's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. He passed away. And I was, hearing it is jarring. And Nick's like, you already knew this? You already knew this. I was like, you're right. I did actually already know this. Okay. I was like, I want to see his body. I want to see his body. I'm, I've seen hundreds of dead bodies. I'm a fucking nurse, like a geriatric, hospice nurse as well. Like I like taking care of end of life people. Like I like showing appreciation. You can be as much of a cunt to me as you want to be. Go ahead. Like it's I have respect that you were even alive. So do what you need to. You survived. You know. Like who am I to tell you don't be an asshole? Like be a fucking asshole. It's worked this far. Anyway, I let me see the body. It's already in the morgue. And I was like, take me to the morgue, you know? Take me. I've seen those refrigerators. Slide that drawer out. Let me just view. No, we can't. That's already in the morgue. And I was like, you don't have a viewing room? How would I identify a body? You don't, like, there's no viewing room? I'm super skeptical now, you know? This was after I had to call the supervisor. The supervisor came in, Donna. And Donna was like, you can't go to the morgue. And gives me a pamphlet of funeral homes. Pick one of these. And I was like, when I get, sometimes I just get real snappy and I don't care what the fuck I'm saying. And when I get in that mood, it's not good. And I was like, which one of these places is closest? Like, I don't know any of these. None of these funeral homes stand out to you? Like, you've never been at a funeral at any of these? No, none of them? Nothing? Like, you're not even reading the paper, you know? So they said, can't see them. And I was like, all right, we go outside. We had Camel Crush cigarettes. I know. We smoke one every now and then. We're sitting there in the parking lot. Alfie's in the car. Alfie's with us. We almost brought Binks with us, but we're like, you know what? Like, maybe that might be too much. Because of the litter box and, like, the whole thing. So, we're sitting there. Nick calls again. I had called and talked to my mom. Nick calls again. This time, he gives Donna a little sass. And was like, just talk. He's like, this is Nick. Just talk freely. Turns out, the body wasn't there. They had transported it to the medical examiner. Why? We don't know. Would you expect? Is foul play involved? Like, what's going on here? We don't know. Medical examiner. Can we get the number, Donna? She gave it. We call the medical examiner. She's like, I'm glad you called. The investigators have some questions. What the fuck investigators are you talking about? What is going on here? Like, what kind of matrix am I in? Jesus. Um, okay. All right. I have no information at all. I've already told you. It's like we are not in each other's lives. Doesn't negate the bond we have, but we're not in each other's lives. That's the end of it right there. Okay? Um okay. So the medical examiner says that because the death was not considered natural causes because of his age, he's like 70, like too young, because of they have to investigate. And I was like, okay, all right, I can see that. I'm aware that that's how it works. Okay. Um, well, can we see him? I didn't get to pay my final respects. Can we see him? We're a closed facility. And I said, well, when can I see him? And they said, when the funeral home picks him up. Okay. Oh, while we were in that little room that they sat us in and gave us that list of funeral things, I picked one and called one. Nick took his map out. He's so good with that fucking map. Took his map out and was like, this one's only a block away. And I was like, okay, we'll call them. Because I want to see the body, you know? So we called them and left a message. I was like, can they pick the body up now? I must have sounded crazy. I was like, can they get the body now? And they're like, well, normally people don't come in until like 8 in the morning, and this is probably like midnight now. But if someone happens to come in, I'll tell them that there is a body, you know, we'll call you right away. Which they're supposed to call me when they get possession of the body, and they still haven't called. So I'm thinking it's like, not like, this whole thing is just fucked. Wait till I write my review on that hospital. Wait. And they lost his belongings. They said he has nothing. And I said, what? He came in naked? And they're like, well, his clothes would have been put in biohazard. What about his wallet? What about his phone? Do you have any keys? Left the house with no keys? Weird. Where's his stuff? I don't know. So the examiner asked us information. We gave information. She says you can't see the body until the funeral picks it up. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's midnight. Nobody's doing anything, and it's a Friday night. It's work like in Saturday. Nobody's doing anything. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to stay because the plan that we had like loosely made was we're gonna go here, visit, get everything taken care of. Once that weight is like lifted, on the way home we're gonna stop and see the meteor crater, that big one that I stayed overnight at the rest stop. We're gonna stop and see that meteor crater, and then we're gonna go to Vegas. And depending on my mental state, we're either gonna visit our friends or just go gamble at this casino so he can make some money, because you know the boy can do it. That was like the loose plan, you know. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna have to spend the night. So we go charge the car. Nick's like, we can go see a movie because we have that AMC pass where you can see, like, so we had Alfie with us. We just walked him right into the movie theater. He sat in a seat in between us. We watched Billie Eilish, the tour. It was really good. Really good. Really, James Cameron did it, and it was really fucking good. It felt like you were at the concert, and then they would like take you backstage, and it would be her talking. I feel like he's opening up her to be doing something a little bit different in conjunction, like an across the universe type situation where the movie goes with the album. I feel like he's setting up. I'm gonna have to make a part 3. I'm gonna have to make a part